This video learning module is on church history, but it is a topical survey focused on something that the church today needs to hear: courage. This first session will examine the idea of courage in general, and in subsequent sessions we'll survey the lives of select individuals from the 2nd century to the 20th century who exhibited courage. So let's begin with the basics. What is courage? And particularly the basics of the word in its classical forms. There are two typical Greek word forms that are translated as courage: the verb thareo or tharseo, and then the noun tharsos. The verb appears a few times in the New Testament. The noun only once. In Acts 28:15 it says, Paul took tharsos, courage. The other set of words is the family of words including andrizomai is the verb and andrea is the noun, courage. If you're worried about patriarchy and gendered language, by the way, fair warning here about this group of words. These come from the word for an adult male or man, aner, or andras in its genitive form. That root comes into a few words that you may know in English. For example, androgynous is simply the Greek word for man, woman. Or android means man-like. And somehow it comes to mean a phone for many these days. I'm not sure how that happened. But andrea, courage, is more literally manliness. Andrizomai, the verb be courageous, is more literally manize yourself, or in its middle or passive form as it is, be manized. It's this word that the ancient Greek translators of the Old Testament used to translate that famous phrase that appears 3 times in the Hebrew of Joshua 1, verses 6, 7, and 9. Be strong and courageous. Be courageous is andrizu. It appears, this verb, only once in the New Testament. Paul uses this verb in 1 Corinthians 16:13, and he simply says, be courageous. If you like what you've just seen and you want more, visit the Center for Christian Studies at christian-studies.org. and check out the other video series we have there and subscribe to the Journal of Christian Studies. And if you have other topics you would like to suggest for our video series, contact us through the website or email us at info@christian-studies.org.